Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome back to another live stream. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. So hop on in, everybody. Good morning, Mark. Aaron, good morning. Hello, Gluten Free Boy. Bob Walters, good morning. Andres, what's up? Khalid, morning. Michael, morning. Mettenzai, good morning. Chad, morning. Sam, morning. Good afternoon, Lavi. I had a nice weekend. HEHE team assemble, yes. What's up, Alex? What coin are good to buy? Cyclix Games, how about that? Good morning, S3 Ann. Morning, Gatman. Good morning, Blair. Top of the morning, Jared. Check the chart, Pepe on base. Not right now. Maybe later. Finland, hello, everybody. Sorry, I can't keep up. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's talk some crypto. Alt season's over, everybody. There's going to be dips to buy this week. Thank you, Alex. All right, stop saying that, Alex. I know that you're just doing that. Is your backup going to be World War Bitcoin on YouTube? I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Please let us know about crypto AI agents and gaming coin 2025. I don't know much about AI agents. Still haven't done enough research. But gaming, I think it's going to be fine. Going to do well. All right, I got a request to look at ICP. 1349. Okay. Now there's some deals on some of these altcoins today. Now ICP lost support. Was hoping it would hold 1423. Where are we going? A lot of these altcoins. I was just looking at Jasmy. Jasmy lost a level of support that I was hoping it would hold. But there's a lot of room for these to put in lower highs. I don't think, actually, for ICP, 0.5 fib. It's 1343. It's at 1349 right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it held that. ICP price prediction for first quarter 2025. No idea, man. I think we're going to enter full-blown alt season. I mean, we've already entered alt season, but like major alt season. So Cardano, I mean, listen, you buy when stochastic is oversold. RSI, regular RSI is still a little high. I would expect this to continue to put in some kind of higher low, which, it could get down to $1.07, even $1. So Bitcoin dominance rising. I did notice that. That's not a bad thing. I'd actually say that's quite a good thing. And so where's Bitcoin dominance going to go? I'm a little surprised that Bitcoin's dominance is rising as altcoins are dumping. It's a little bit of a surprise. I would have thought that Bitcoin's dominance would rise on an aggressive pump, that this last rise in Bitcoin's dominance, I think it is a last rise, that it would be on an aggressive pump in Bitcoin's price. And that could still happen. But altcoins are very dumpy right now. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I honestly don't know why I just said sorry. Thank you, Bubba Disco, for the super chat. Coffee, thank you so much. Let me finish this lifesaver. I don't know why I put it in my mouth. I need to stop doing that. Reason behind Eagle AI pump. I don't know, but congratulations. I mean, I contributed to that. And I tried communicating to the team that I contributed to that. They don't, whatever. I'm moving on. Just normal dip. Yeah. Jay Blair, I saw your message. There's nothing. I have no idea what to do. None. All right, I'm almost done with this lifesaver. RIP my teeth. Guys, I'm live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. World War Bitcoin live on YouTube. I cannot keep up with every comment on TikTok. I'm going to try on YouTube. No guarantees there either. Thank you, Chef Pepe. XRPH Healthcare looks pretty wild. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, it pumped really hard. There's certainly some fib interaction here. Doesn't look like it's done by any means. You know, volume's still good. So, yeah, bounce off to 236. It's very, very much respecting the fibs. If you see this get to 12.6 cents, I'd go pretty hard in on it. XRPH. How's HEHE doing? HEHE's I've not looked into Mudo presale. I've never heard of it. Sorry. HEHE is going as Solana's going right now. Solana doesn't look amazing at the moment. And so HEHE, with half of the liquidity being Solana, it is what it is, but we're still in the wedge. You know, we had a good pump over the weekend, and then a lot of profit taking last couple of days here. So let's see. Good morning, JN. What do we think about ETH this cycle? Over 10,000. You've seen Unlock Protocol on base. I've looked into it before. Unlock Protocol. Bitcoin looking healthy, but Bitcoin looks fine. It's the altcoins that are struggling. When do you think memes will start moving? End of the month, early January, something like that. Are these charts 4 hour? No, it's 20. It's a daily chart. I mostly do daily. Why did you say there will be a good opportunity to buy the dip this week? I mean, there is right now a good opportunity to buy the dip. Looking at stochastic, it looks like we can get a little bit more oversold. So it is what it is. You know, don't be scared by that. Take an opportunity. Also, when do you think we will be full-blown alt season? Q1 2025. Yes, Q1 2025. Sailor keeping us afloat. Sailor and the ETFs, man. The ETFs, there's somebody I follow on X because he gives an alternative viewpoint, and he's saying right now it's over. He has like 10,000 followers. He changes his mind often. And I like his perspective because like he was calling a top this weekend, and I seriously, I think he's like on ADHD meds or something, because what he does, there was a time that he was calling he's already called the peak once before, but then he turned very bullish, and so this time again over the weekend he called the peak again. And so why am I saying this? Oh, because like look at where we are now. It was good to listen to him in some regard. We're not anywhere near over, but it was good to listen to him in some regard. And the thing that I think that this guy is that he is not accounting for, which is why I'm responding to this Sailor comment. Not as much Michael Saylor, but like the spot Bitcoin ETFs, man. What they'll do is they'll have days when BlackRock buys a bunch, but then the other ones don't. And so it's slightly net positive. But then there's other days that they'll just casually buy $700 million worth of Bitcoin, or in other words, 30 times the amount, 20 times the amount of Bitcoin mined on that given day. So it's ridiculous that anyone would be calling the peak right now. LCX price prediction, $2. Miria on 200 EMA. There's a good point to buy. Will ETH hit all-time high in 2025? Yes. Any thoughts on 107K Bitcoin? Any significance? I don't know anything about 107K Bitcoin significance. Yo, my boy. Nah, not going to look at it. I think at some point BlackRock will rug us. I mean, hey, dancing with the devil. They crash it first, then they buy. Maybe. It's been very nice for my bags that BlackRock has been buying a lot of Bitcoin, or the people using the ETF, whatever, Remind everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEHE between now and 4:30 Eastern time, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. Sell fetch for Eagle. What do you think? Eagle AI went from 7 cents 10 days ago, and now it got up to 40 cents. Do you think it's a good idea to buy Eagle AI after it did a 5x in a week, in a week and a half? That's not what smart money does. Okay, just wait a little bit. There'll be a buying opportunity for Eagle AI. I think it'll get under 20 cents again. And if any Eagle AI representatives are listening, if you want to take that as a threat, that sounds fine to me. Injective realistic targets $100. Yeah, realistic $100. Yeah. HEHE contract address. Pinned 90 LUV. You're welcome, Gapman. What's a good entry for Blast? Good entry for Blast. What do you think will happen for Solana $300? Are you getting a haircut? I get a haircut like every 8 weeks. I'll probably, I would say Solana $300. Yeah. So y'all think we'll hold support on Bitcoin? What's support on Bitcoin? We can put in a higher low still. I mean, Bitcoin's back up flirting with $100. So good entry on Blast. I mean, right now seems like a good entry. What did you say about Eagle AI? I missed it. Sorry. I said I think it's going to get back under 20 cents. So thoughts on Pinlink? Very bullish on Pinlink. But at the same time, it's been up only. I told you guys about Pinlink, you know, at $30 million market cap. Now it's at $200 million. So, I mean, what are you going to do? At some point, I still think it's good to get in because I think it's going over $1 billion in market cap. But thoughts on Blur? You know, I'm not going to look at a Blur chart, but I do think that NFTs are a tremendous buying opportunity for a retrace. Okay, tremendous buying opportunity for a retrace. So, so Blur is going to do very well. Are you doing live streams YouTube only on Mondays? No, I've been trying Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I did Wednesday last week, but Friday I wasn't able to. You still think Jasmine 11.5 cents or higher? Yes, yeah. Will alts run when the market goes on holiday? No comment. It'll go when it goes. Cyclics Games. Yeah, I'm not going to pin that contract address, but you guys ask me for an easy 10x. From now on, I'm going to say Cyclics Games. And 2 reasons. 1, I hate that question. I don't want to have to think about what is an easy 10x. But 2, I am quite convinced that Cyclics Games is going to 10x. Everyone's on X trying to call the top. The top comes when no one talks about it. That's what happened in 2021, man. Slam the like button, people. Thoughts on Say? Let me look at the Say chart. AO's price prediction, 348. Don't even know its ticket. What? I don't even know what you're saying, Lou. Almost 100K again. Yeah, Noble thoughts. I'm still holding Noble blocks, waiting for the exact moment of my deepest despair with it. And then this time I'm not going to sell and it'll explode. So that's what happened. I sold the bottom on Noble blocks and then I bought back in higher. So, all right, Say. It happens even with me. Even with me. I will sell bottoms. I will buy tops. Say, all right, Say looks like it's either at the Say chart is a good trade if you have a bullish bias on the market. This looks like a perfect entry, like a perfect higher low is forming. Now, could altcoins, any specific altcoin, put in a lower low and we're still bullish? Yes. That's what Solana has done. Solana put in a lower low on the daily chart, but it still looks fine. I'm bullish. You know, a lot of charts can look ugly. A lot of altcoin charts can look ugly, and Solana's does look pretty ugly right now. But Bitcoin looks fine, and Bitcoin is king. All right. Can you give us your thoughts on Graph? Do you think it's a good buy now? Let's see. Target for Ondo and thoughts. I'm bullish on Ondo. I have a $3.71 price target. So the graph, GRT, 29.76 cents, 29.78. Oh man, the graph, it's either a perfect buying. This is another one that if you were a trader, if I were trading the graph right now, I would enter a low leverage long with a tight stop loss. Because where it's at right now is either a fantastic buying opportunity ahead of the next leg, or it's going to go a decent amount lower. So I would take the risk on the graph right now, like right now. What happened to Trust? I aped in 6 minutes after your video and it's dumped ever since. What did I say? High risk, high reward. I still have a decent amount of it. ICP price prediction. How about $100? I don't know, man. Solana will run after Bitcoin dominance drops. Yes, I agree with you on that. Total market cap prediction for this cycle, 7 trillion. Near still a good play, not good, too much action there, but anytime I get impatient, things fly. If I'm a near holder, I've just seen what a lot of other altcoins have done, and I am very much unwilling to sell. And I'm going to challenge you, Kristen. I'm looking at the near chart. It looks pretty good. It's been pretty much straight up since November 5th with minimal dips. So I would be more patient on that. BlackRock is Wall Street. Remember that? Yeah. Hey, Alex, how would you set profit-taking price targets when coins are in price discovery? Woodford, I have no system. I see a coin pump, I take profits. You know, I saw Bepe pump, I took some profits. I saw Eagle AI pump, I took some profits. But some. Right now, the answer is some. Okay? At some point, the answer is going to be a lot more aggressive. But right now, given the fact that there's no reason to dismiss our bullish bias, it's small profit taking. I'm about 5% in stable coins. 5% of my portfolio is in stable coins right now. Are you worried about Solana's weakness? No. SSN, stop. BlackRock is Wall Street. Remember that? Oh yeah, answer that. All right, Big Truck. Hello. Thoughts on Akash? Did you see the huge news for Alephium? No, I did not see huge news for Alephium. What do you think of Talent Protocol? I don't know anything about Talent Protocol. I'm thinking of pulling 80% out of my portfolio at 6 trillion, the rest at 6.25. Listen, Eric's, what if it peaks at 5.9 trillion? You have to have a mindset that we could not go as high as 6 trillion. You know, I would take profits before then. All right, Alephium, Akash and Alephium. So what happened with Trust? I did say it was high risk, high reward. I unfortunately made my video closer to the peak. Thank you, Crypto Granny. And I'm still holding. I still wouldn't be surprised if it went higher. I'm frustrated that, I made my video closer to the peak. But there were a lot of people really excited about it. And I gave you a more subdued explanation as to what I thought was going to happen. I was not one of these people saying, absolutely, it's the next chill guy. All right, so Akash is another one of those. It's like, this might be a perfect entry on Akash. It would make sense that where it's at right now would be a lower. So guys, as I'm looking at charts, okay, I don't look at charts all that much on the weekends. But as I'm looking at charts, the consistent thing that I'm seeing on the charts is that a lot of these altcoins look right now like phenomenal buys. Okay, just as we're going through this live stream, as you're asking me to look at charts, there's a risk to reward. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that this is a home run guarantee, any of that. What I am saying is structurally, these altcoins look like they're really good buys right now. I would say the risk to reward is heavily in your favor. That if you buy whatever altcoin you have your eye on right now, that you will see a good return. Now, I don't do 4-hour chart, I do daily chart. So what does that mean? That means it may take a few days to play itself out. But by the end of this week, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you were feeling really good about your buys right now. Your buys that you made today. So, all right, huge news for Alephium. Let's see the charts. Okay, the chart looks amazing. I mean, straight up now, it got right to the golden pocket and got rejected there. But there must be some huge news for Aletheum. I did not see it. How is Quant looking over 150? Can it hit the spreadsheet? Very bullish. Man, Quant is over 150? That's crazy. Do you think large cap alts will still run further? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I have been looking, and I might be a little too early. I've been looking at some smaller caps for sure that I have been wanting to buy. Quant's another one. Quant's another one of these altcoins that might be a phenomenal buy right now. So I gave a target for Quant earlier this year of $1,394, something like that. I don't believe it's going to go there. I do think it's going to hit an all-time high. Swift coin could pump again. Sorry. All right. Swift coin. Cool. Swift coin. I'm not going to look at the chart. Good entry for Brett. Brett's probably another one that's at a good entry. And then I'll look at Carrot after that. Thoughts on Thai crypto saying total crypto market cap can go to 10 to 12 trillion. I wish I believed that. If I believed that, I'd have a lot more followers. Because then I'd be able to give price targets that right now I would just say would be more on the outrageous side. Brett is another one. My goodness, so many of these altcoins, man. Brett is another one that I would say looks like it's at a very good entry right now. So many, like you guys are asking me to look at these charts. I'll look at Carrot, and I'm telling you guys, man. Don't be afraid on the dips. I mean, it's easier for me to say Bitcoin, 100,000, 100.4 now. So Carrot, yeah, yes, Carrot. I don't know if on my platforms I can long Carrot. If I'm able to, I would open a long on Carrot right now. Oh my goodness, man! And I have to be on this live stream. I don't have to, but I'm choosing to be on this live stream when all I'm seeing is deals in front of me. Thoughts on trust the process meme? All right, no more trust the process. I know that you didn't. I gave comments on that afterwards, but the Gigatrons group has partnered with Aletheum. I don't know what the Gigatrons group is. Which narrative do you think will pump first? I don't know if it's a narrative thing this time, man. It's just like, I mean, yeah, eventually there'll be narratives, but like what I'm looking for is value. I'm looking for not really paying attention to narratives. I don't know how to explain that. Thoughts on TLM and SLP? I don't know anything about those. Do you think the graph is a good buy? Yes. TLM. I'm not going to look at both of those. I don't know anything about either of them, but I'll look at TLM. TLM's not one that I'm particularly excited about buying, aside from the fact that it's down 12.37% today. It's just been straight up for the last couple weeks here. So let's see. You got it at $1.50 on PinLink. You think it's a good entry? I mean, the fact that it's over $2 right now, sure, it's a good entry. You think Beppe 500 million market cap is reasonable? That sounds too high. Thoughts on Clearpool? Clearpool's been very bullish. Oh, man, I lost my spot. All right, Clearpool has been very bullish. Guys, I'm live on YouTube. World War Bitcoin. Just got here. What deals can you repeat? Brett, Carrot, Say. Those are some of the ones that I said. What am I looking at? Clearpool, Cpool. All right. Oh man, this one's been really hot. This is not one that I'm like, oh yes, let's get in. Maybe the previous all-time high at 37 cents. So where can you see Solnick and Fat Cat top price this bull run? I'm with Devin, 75 million for Solnick at least. Fat Cat, I'd guess a little bit lower than that, maybe 40 million, 50 million, something like that. Thoughts on ICP? Already gave thoughts on ICP. Any thoughts on ME, Magic Eden, listen tomorrow? I did not know that, but I might be interested in getting in on that. Thoughts on Seller? Maybe if they're doing an airdrop, I wouldn't be surprised if I got some coins airdropped. Seller's another one looking like Cpool. I'm just like, oh man, it's been straight up. So not every altcoin looks like an amazing deal right at this moment. Injective thoughts, you already shared that. Injective bullish, 332 is my target. Quant already shared that. Bought Arrow at 87 cents and moved it all over to Arc Block. Do you think it'll get better returns with Arc Block? I think so. Yeah. Can ABT hit $20? ABT. It's so hard to tell. It's at $1.90 right now. I have a loyal fan base. Thank you. We have this relationship, this daily relationship on live streams. I wish that the Eagle AI team would realize that. I know I'm being super passive aggressive to Eagle AI. Eagle AI is going to do fine. I'm just going to tell you guys they screwed me over. All right, so I'm not going to go into any details about that, but I'm pretty pissed off about it. All right, guys, I'm giving up on YouTube. I'm too far behind. Sorry. Well, no, never mind. Are you going to rotate your altcoin profits to memes later, or are you going to play it safe? I'm going to take some out, but there'll definitely be more in my meme coin portfolio. I mean, my meme coin portfolio, it just keeps growing. So, I don't know. Kronos. When are you selling? I mean, I sell all the time, you know. Crypto pumps, I sell. I'm 5% in stables right now. I'm waiting, you know, right now I'd be putting it back in if I wasn't live. Crow looks good. I'd say crypto.com looks really good. You know, bounced off the 702 retrace here from swing low to swing high that I drew on this chart. So that's a good entry. Will it go back down is the question. I know someone who lost 15K on Haktua coin. That's so dumb. Why would any of you have bought that? If it was a pumped up, the ironic thing is if it was a pumped up fun coin, I would have been more interested. But because they did it with these, you know, who knows, the tokenomics and all that. All right, so 18.5 cents would have been good for, would be a good entry for Crow. Which exchange is good to take longs from? I use Bitmart, but I'm Portuguese. I'm a Portuguese citizen and United States citizen. You need to say that you're not a United States citizen. Take from that what you will. BitUnex. I'll make some content talking about that. So, do you still believe Bitcoin could get to 150 in Q1? I don't know if I ever said that specifically, but I could see it getting to 150 in Q1. Yeah. All right, thoughts on Rio, and can you check the chart? Yeah, Rio, Harvest Finance. I don't think I know anything about Harvest Finance. Remind everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEHE, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle to where you could win $100 worth. Oh, there it is. Okay. Rio looks ready for a back test of the 200-day. That's $1.10. I'd get in at $1.10 on Rio. Should I sell my uni and buy the dip this week? No, you should just hold on, Foregone. I don't trust you that you would be able to buy the dip. AXGT chart, Ax and Dow. AXGT's been struggling a little bit lately, but it did very well. Now, double top. Okay, double top. So where do we go from here? I'm guessing double top with a higher low put in. So AXGT looks pretty good. Shall I sell Supra? I don't know, man. Curve's been killing it. TARS AI target, I don't have one. And you know, I would DCA in the Curve over this week. Curve has a lot higher to go. Poor Foregone, yeah. Alex, when we exit our positions, I'll let you know when I'm going to exit my positions. I don't have a... You planning on running HEHE for a while or just one cycle? Yeah, I'm gonna be around next time around. We'll still be talking about HEHE. Krill looks great. I already looked at Krill. I'm not gonna look at Uni. Sorry, man. Parallel AI. Don't know anything about it. What do you think about Superverse? Gala finally moving a bit. What's the end game here? 40 cents. I have a 35-cent price target on Gala. So I'm sticking with that. It's not hitting a new all-time high. Oh man, Superverse price discovery, man. Where are we going? I don't see why it wouldn't hit the 1.618 or the 2.618. Although that's not all time. That's just from 2024. So 2.618. I would take some profits right now on Superverse, and I wouldn't look back. But should get up to 359, maybe higher than that. I'm not going to look at any meme coins right now. Mishi, it's fine. What are your opinions on January pullback due to the inauguration and then Gigapump in Q1? That thought has never entered my mind. There will be pullbacks. There will be pumps. Maybe it'll be because of the inauguration. Maybe it'll be because of other things. At some point, there's going to be a 20% Bitcoin dump, a 30% Bitcoin dump, and it still won't be over. So just keep that in mind. Price predictions for Blast, I don't know. 10x. Bougie is a great project. I have some Bougie. Buy the dip while you can, yeah. Oh, man. ICP chart looks prime for legs up. Your thoughts? I already looked at ICP. Insight on Telcoin. Telcoin is going to do a retrace. 0.5 to 702 retrace. So it can go a lot higher. It probably will go a lot higher just based on the fact that it was so down from its previous all-time high. So Telcoin, what's a 0.5 retrace? That would be 32 cents. That's a 5x. A 702 retrace would be 46 cents. That's what you got with Telcoin. Telcoin is not putting in a new all-time high. I'm convinced of it. All right, remind everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEEHEE between now and 4:30 Eastern Time, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cuz is in the house. He says hi. Hi, Mr. Cuz. Fancy to see you here on a red day. What a surprise. All right, Flux price. I don't know. Let me look at a Flux chart. Telor price prediction. I don't have any price prediction for Telor. Can you look at Neo's AI? No, not right now. What do you want me to? What would I look at? All right, Flux 82 cents. What are we doing to Flux? I mean, got rejected at the top of a volume profile. Man, I don't know what to say. This is not an easy one to chart. I'd wait for some moving averages to move higher before getting in on Flux. VeChain thoughts, please. I have some VeChain. I'm very bullish on it. It's a safer play, much safer play. I like having some safety. Top convictions for low caps. I mean, Hehe, Solnick. Cyclics games. You're going to be hearing me talk a lot more about Cyclics games during my live streams. So there's some. Retail barely still here, yeah. All right, VeChain, 6.3 cents. Yeah, did very well. Now it's forming some kind of a pennant pattern. I would say after this pennant plays itself out, what was the move there? Oh man, 4 cents up to 8 cents. After this plays itself out, I think it's going to go to 12 cents pretty quickly. You should make a bid of coins to buy this week. People keep asking. We'll keep asking those questions. I've done so every week. I did it last week. I gave you 6 coins that I was buying. And like Portal. What's your price prediction? I don't know. But I bought Portal last week. And it's not up all that much, so there's a good option to buy. Mr. Cuz usually signifies the end of the line and starts with members only. No, he comes in usually at the end of my lives. But I try to go an hour at least during my live streams, and he's usually in at like minute 55. And so I'm like, all right, I'd rather vomit than read Mr. Cuz's comments. So I guess I'll go members only. Are we correcting? Where do you think to? I'd say worst case scenario short term would be like 96K for Bitcoin. I know altcoins are down and altcoins have been straight up. Let's look at the total to market cap. Altcoins have been pretty much straight up for the last 5 weeks. So can we have a little bit of red? Sure, let's have some red today. Man, you know what? I'm looking at this channel here. There's an ascending channel, and we're just at the bottom of the channel. I'm not going to draw it, but ETH fees are ridiculous. Over $100 to buy $500 worth of cyclics. $100, man. The most I've paid recently is like 30. PNG and TrueFi considered true low caps that will pump late. Yes. Can you check Telcoin for me? Telcoin. All right, we are doing a HEHE giveaway, by the way, just like normal. I wouldn't touch this. I would not touch this. This Telcoin. A little bit nervous about something here. Well, shoot. Could this be... This is either like an amazing buying opportunity for Telcoin, or where you're buying, you're not buying. There's a lot of charts that look like it's just we've gone so much like this with a lot of cryptos, including Total 2, which I just looking at Total 2, I'm like, man, we might be nearing a point where we've gone like this. We've just gone diagonal. I was going to say vertical, but like diagonal. And maybe now, for maybe the rest of the month, we're just going to go like this before going like this again. I am a little bit, now that I'm thinking about that, I still think like there's great buying opportunities today. But as I'm looking at more and more charts, and I'm seeing this just big ascending channel on Total 2 and Total 3, I'm like, man, maybe it's time for a little bit of a chop. A few weeks. You guys can survive a few weeks of not making life-changing gains. But that's just a working thought in my head right now. Don't take that for anything, especially just live ramblings during the live streams, you know. Should I sell my uni and buy the dip this week? Are you foregone? You're not foregone, are you? Oh, man. High grounds, are you foregone? High grounds on YouTube. Is that foregone? All right. I have you on my radar. I'm quite convinced that High Grounds Company. All right. Why did you think Pepe, Shib, and Doge were good buys? Ref your X post. All three charts looked amazing. Now, throughout the weekend, things I might be wrong about that. I might be wrong that those were good buys, but all three charts looked amazing. And I'm not going to have a lifesaver. What am I doing? And what had happened every weekend was that while Bitcoin was, respecting its CME futures gap, altcoins were ripping hard. And so I was expecting that trend to continue. But this weekend wasn't a good weekend for altcoins. So I might have been wrong about that. I fully admit that. But eventually, you're going to get phenomenal returns with Dogecoin, SHIB, and Pepe. Would you swap PNG or hold? Oh, man. Pangolin. I'd hold on to it. There's still plenty of room for it to go higher. Should have stayed with Arrow. All right, Miria. H-bar still a good spot to buy. I would not buy H-bar. Absolutely not. Listen, guys. That might be number one on my list of cryptos to not buy right now. And maybe I'm going to eat my words. I fully admit that. Miria looks fine. Broke through the 200-day. It's still, maybe it'll go down to the 200-day, or maybe it'll just chop for a bit. But guys, if we are going to chop for the rest of this month, H-bar will go under 20 cents. I say that full conviction. And if we're going to chop for the rest of the month, these highly inflationary cryptos are going to suffer the most. H-bar, Filecoin, other ones like that. H-bar, I would set a limit order right now. If you just have some USDT sitting on the sideline, you want to get on an H-bar, Set in a worst case scenario limit order. This is not saying, I'm not promising that this will fill, but a worst case scenario limit order for HBAR at 16.6 cents. 16.6. Again, I'm not calling for HBAR to go to that price. What I am saying, it is definitely a possibility. Pepe's holding up amazing. Yeah. HEHE price target. I cannot legally give you a price target. And you should know that by now, SSN. Yes, you got a desk smash. Because I know you've been gone for a while, but sometimes you ask questions that you know I would not answer that question. So I know other people are saying that he has a 20x, 50x in it. I'll let them do that. Yeah, thoughts on Telcoin? Did it already? High ground, foregone. You think HEHE market cap can get to 100 million? You know what? Legally, I can say, can HEHE get to $100 million? Yes. Okay. Just keeping you on your toes. Time to buy TARS AI? I don't know. Did the Fed meet today? No, that's not yet. Oh, it's not. Is it not on? Is it not on Deck Screener? Oh, it is. Okay. Is that TARS? Oh, all right. TARS protocol. There we go. It's chopping bull flag ish. It might be a good time. I wouldn't say it's a perfect time, but it might be a good time to buy TARS. Hey, all right. Little suggestion about hot, cold wallet and what should I buy, please? I don't have any cold storage. I know that's scandalous whenever I say that. I'm perfectly fine with Trust Wallet and MetaMask. Is $38 ARC possible? Yeah. Pepe 75 billion market cap seems reasonable. No, but my target's 74 billion. So 75 billion out of the question. 74 billion, write it down. I'm being a little facetious. Do you think Sui? You think there's a chance Sui could pull a Solana 21 type run, 50 billion market cap? All right, I have a target with Sui at 28, 29 billion, and that's already pretty aggressive. 50 billion seems a little too high. People are not using Sui the way they use Solana in 2021. Your prime price target still remains the same. If it's not crossed out on the spreadsheet, then yeah, it's the same. Is Jasmy a good buy? Could you look at it? I did look at the Jasmy chart before this live stream because I had a long open and I closed it. I just wanted to lock in all those gains. And looking at Jasmy, I was hoping it would hold a level of around 4.9 cents. It did not. It's in the middle of a range right now. So I'm setting a limit order after this live stream for Jasmy, probably under 4 cents. Maybe right around 4 cents. It will probably wick below 39.03973 or something like that. For Jasmy, I think would be a good entry. Please give your thoughts on HFT and ChainSwap. I'm very bullish on ChainSwap. I have a few $1,000s worth. Just waiting, just being patient. Don't know anything about HFT. Let me look at the chart if there is one. Hash flow. Looks fine, you know, not amazing. I mean, just straight up like a lot of altcoins. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing spectacular, nothing specific. I can look at this chart and be like, oh yeah, this is the play. So, price target on Veracity, 11.5 cents. I don't know anything about AI agents, raw grade cards. Again, PNK, a good entry right now. I don't have a price target, Mackie. I've never heard of it, so why would I have a price target, you know? Oh, wait, Pinlink. Are you talking about Pinlink? I don't know what... I don't think Pinlink is PNK. I don't know what PNK is. All right, Pendle, please. Pepe's popping? Was I wrong? I didn't even... I just assumed it wasn't. Yeah, Pepe doesn't seem to care. Pepe looks good. Let's see. Think Jasmine can get to 32 cents this cycle? It's a little far-fetched. It's possible. Please give your... All right, thoughts on Dgen. I bought some Dgen last week. It's up a little bit. I think it's still a good time to get in. Turbo should be great. I'm not going to look at a chart. SMND, I don't know what you were saying, Ellie. Pendle, please. Let me look at Pendle, 620. Pendle's just been straight up. I mean, not straight up. It's been consistently putting in higher highs and higher lows. So there's a good one to get in on right now. Or if you want to wait for a better entry, 583 would be a great entry. Thoughts on deepfake AI? I don't know what that is. That sounds terrible. Axelar and Cello. So let's look at Axelar. 236. Yeah, this one might be really good right now, Axelar. Oh, man. I would just say, be buying some spot in Axelar. Cello. Oh, man. Also Cello, like right now. So it's interesting. It's like some altcoins look like they're still a little too hot. Other ones look like they're at good entries. I like Cello right now. So have you heard about purple Bitcoin on Solana? No, 19.3 million total. I have no idea. Hello, Suki. Spectral AI. It reminds me a little bit of Pendle, just another consistently bullish chart. Another one that might be right now at a really good entry. So yeah, Spectral. Cello was delisted. I don't care. Velodrome finance greater than Cello. Okay. Thank you, Benji. Should I take out my initial at 2x at this point of time or wait? I still think I think we're in the territory of the biggest mistake you could make is selling too early. But it's better to sell too early. The biggest mistake you could make is selling way too early. This might be, I mean, I already did say, I'm looking at these charts. I'm just going to pay a lot of attention to total 2. And we're going to see what happens. But I'm going to draw some stuff on a chart with total 2 and make a video about it later today. Because total 2, given just the way it's gone straight up like this in a channel, I'm a little bit nervous that if we lose that channel, what we're going to do is we're going to chop for the rest of the month. So what does that look like, But we're still in the channel. That's my biggest question right now, when to sell and not sell too early. I would say, I mean, it's always good to take profits. Let's just sprinkle that in here. It's always good to take profits. I did take some money out, but I had a couple cryptos over the weekend pump really hard. And so I'm like 5% in stables right now. And I am toying with the idea of just exiting the stables. There's some bills I have to pay, some donations I want to make before the end of the year. I would love to pay off my kids' tuition at school early. So it's just things like that I like. If I was a single guy, I didn't have many obligations, I probably would just look for opportunities to put that back in. But what's your lot in life? What's your situation in life right now? For me, it's always going to be good to take some off the table, given I have a family, I have responsibilities in life. If you are a single guy, whatever, just hold on. Bio Alex is going to be a great coin to watch out for. That got on my radar this weekend. It's going to be the biggest coin on the East if China lifts the crypto ban. BIAO. That sounds like something that would that would pump really hard in China. XYO didn't get the memo that's supposed to be a red day. It's looking pretty good, but you know, I think it has a little bit more time just in this bull flag formation. LCX are trying hard to break through the 40-cent sell wall. Once it does, poof. Yeah. Did you catch yesterday's 60 Minutes with Brad Garlinghouse? I don't watch any of that stuff. HEHE contract anyone? Contract address. Miguel is asking for the HEHE contract address if anyone can help him out. Have you sold any PinLink? I have not sold a dime of PinLink. And I'm up like 6x on PinLink. Maybe I should. It's just that's how convinced I am in it. Ant-Man, thank you, but you know, Miguel's on TikTok. Do you think you start selling when Bitcoin dominance is in the 40s? All right, Jay, you're done. Stop shilling OPXL in here. I don't care. Goodbye. You don't even follow me. I'm just going to block you. %. I don't even remember. You still hold Ponky? Yeah. Guys, stop with OPXL. You posted in your Telegram group, hey, let's raid this live stream. That stuff drives me crazy, and it makes me want nothing to do with you. Okay, stop it. Good morning, Mark. Oh, yeah, so Bitcoin dominance in the 40s. That's when I will start to sell and take it off the table entirely. Yeah. Do you think it's a given Bitcoin dominance will go to 40% dominance this cycle, or can it finish in the 50s? I would say with a great deal of conviction that we will see Bitcoin dominance in the 40s. Reminder, everybody, if you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEHE between now and 4:30 Eastern Time, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. Thinking of swapping Sui for Ondo for the remaining of the bull run. Thoughts? I think Sui has limited upside potential. If you want to do it for Ondo, fine. But like, why not hold some of both, you know? SNX. Haven't thought of SNX in a while, but, you know, dinosaurs, they're back. Straight up. All right, where was it on November 5th? $1.22. Now it's at 3. You know, I wouldn't buy this. But remember this for next time around. Just all right. November 2028. JD Vance against who? Gavin Newsom. I don't know. It doesn't matter who wins. Buy dinosaurs on the day of the election in 2028. It doesn't matter what dinosaur. Synthetics, VeChain, XRP for sure. You know, buy dinosaurs on the day of the election. Turbo's up the last few days. Okay. Devin's streaming right now. That's funny. What happened with Casey? I haven't paid attention to Casey in quite a while. So it pumped really hard. And then I just stopped paying attention to it. You know, I took out my profits. Thoughts on tree stuck in a cat? Tree stuck? I've never heard of tree stuck. What's tree stuck in a cat? All right, thank you for the super chat, TJ. Shapeshift, Fox, and PNG, based on market caps, you reckon they both can hit $1 billion? All right, I don't know what their market caps are. So let me look it up on coinmarketcap.com. Oh, Bull, you're not a mod? You should have been a mod by now. All right. There we go. Bull's a mod. All right. Shapeshift Fox and PNG. $82 million FDV, 31 million market cap. I would say FDV could hit $1 billion. Maybe regular market cap, you know, especially if they're dumping their supply quickly. Pangolin. 85.79. Yeah, Pangolin's going to hit $1 billion. When do you think alt season ends? March. All right, Tau. Tau looks good, man. Maybe 628 be a good entry on Tau. So Coach Ty recommended PNK. You know, he recommended Pinlink much lower than I did, and I was skeptical about Pinlink. You know, and if you bought when he recommended it, I mean, you're up, I don't know, man, 20x. EGLD. I am live on YouTube, World War Bitcoin. If you buy 0.2 Solana worth of HEHE between now and 4:30 Eastern time, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to where you can win $100 worth. Not loving Elrond right now, or Metaverse X, whatever they call themselves. Shoot, it's upside down. I mean, upside down is fine. I just don't like doing upside. I just like doing it the normal way. I mean, maybe at $44. That'd be a good entry. Say or sell for today. I think say. I think I have about 4 Solana. Is it better to keep that or move over to HEHE? HEHE is going to outperform Solana. There's zero doubt about that in my mind. The question is when. You know, if you see, here's what I'll say. If you see HEHE under 7 cents, there's going to be a lot of buying pressure on it based off of what I've seen. All right, High Street. HEHE live pump. I'm not doing that. And you typed in the wrong HEHE. I've thought about doing one of those things where it's like I'm going to go live until HEHE hits a $10 million market cap, but as soon as I would end the live, it would dump. So no, thank you. High Street looks pretty decent. I wouldn't mind DCAing into this. Ideal entry would be $1.95. Bepe $1 billion market cap. No. Bepe's not going to $1 billion. That would be amazing. I would be very happy. Oh my goodness, I would be ecstatic if Bepe hit $1 billion. Arrow, should you take some out of Arrow? Might not be a bad idea. Just given how it's gone vertical the last few days here. Did you give a Superverse prediction? What was it, $14? I don't remember. Luna Classic reach ascent. I don't know it. I don't care. I'm never touching Luna Classic again. Or Luna. All right, Superverse. I think it was $14. When do you think, what you think end of month's alts correction 40 to 50%? No. They're not going down 40. I mean, some alts will surely go down 40 to 50%. Nice. Bry guy. Bought when I first mentioned. Bepe. Thoughts on Lumia? Lumia. All right, this is pretty new, at least on the Binance chart. Let me look on other charts here. Oh, yeah. I mean, what I'm looking at looks really bullish. Yeah. I mean, I can't really give much analysis to new cryptocurrencies, but like, that looks good. I called $100,000 Bitcoin in December back in Q1 this year. Grateful to be here. Nice. It's awesome, man. Crayon Dave says it seems like we're going back to 90K. Anything is possible. So here's the question though. What is a lower low? Do we say 91 or a little under 90? So if we win in 90K, I'd be a little nervous. Double bottom is fine, but I'd be a little bit nervous that Bitcoin has reached a short-term peak, and that it'll put in a lower high, get up to the upper 90s, and then that'll be it. I tend to think that I would say with a great deal of confidence that 103,000 or whatever we got up to was not the peak. So I don't think we're going to 90. You want to go to 92, something like that? Sure. You want to actually put in a double bottom at 90.8? I tend to think that it's not going to go worse than 96. But any thoughts on Supra? Supra. Don't touch that. Did a 8x. It did an 8x in 4 days. Those are my thoughts. That's all I need to say. Any mid-cap coins that really good 10x potential? Yes, Cyclics Games, CYG. Feels like a good time to long Arweave though. Just retested 200 days. Ah, man. I'm groaning because I had a long open on Arweave and I closed it at a loss. One of my few losses lately. And yeah, you're right. And the 236. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm frustrated. Like I would open up my Bitmart right now and I would long it right now. Zerebro. Oh, that's a meme coin, right? I can't look at that chart. Thoughts on Loose. It's a coded meme. But I have some Zerebro. I don't remember why I bought it. It's in my Dgen portfolio. This is so new. I really can't give any commentary on it aside from like, all right, floor looks like it's been established at 11 cents. Pendle and Ondo goodbye right now. I think there's a lot of goodbyes right now. Tried buying Cyclist. East wants to charge me $70 on a 200 buy. Man, that's so frustrating. I would not pay, not that you need to hear this from me, I would not pay $70 in gas fees. What I would do is if you try to buy it on like at 2 a.m. New York time or something. Like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you just remember that at that point. Where can I find your crypto price prediction spreadsheets? YouTube, World War Bitcoin. Go to the description section of my profile. Sorry, no, of my most recent video. Not my most recent live stream, but my most recent video where there's a background behind me, and click in the description section of that video and you will find my price predictions. How would you approach getting into peanut and goat? I don't know. I mean, yeah, what do you want me to say? These are very new meme coins that are huge market caps. Okay, I got stuff to do today. I have a short day with meetings and things like that. I usually don't pick up my kids at school, but I have to pick up my daughter at school today. So I'm going to be done with the YouTube live stream and with the regular live stream on TikTok. I'm switching over to subscriber only on TikTok. So have a good day, everybody. I will see you next time.